Love, crazy ain't the great NerdCore rap guy. Got into a dual fate and I just pulled a trap card. Third-rate rappers with a fourth-rate catalog. Destined for the shadow realm, y'all should never act hard. Flow is so insidious that I need an apprentice type. Master with the force, peep the context in my sentence, right? Phantom like the Sith is, just don't ask me what my pen is like. They know that I'm the menace, who you kidding? Bitch, I'm Dennis Nye. Sweet to job, hide-headed, rhymes are Shirley Cole. Tested, you can never twist my metal like the jury goes. I ain't never mad when I push it to the max. I got Chris riding with me, about to turn this bitch to Fury Road. Since animated, I'm the one the crew congratulated. Winners will provide protective cover like it's laminated. Damn, I made this 16 like a guillotine. It's fascinating. If you think that you're ahead, you get decapitated. All that aside, I ain't merely here to rap words. I'm here to tell you who representing for the black nerds. And to remind you, neither one of these are bad words. Biggest living mirrors, they just choose to see it backwards. Who be the leaders of discussion when the topic trends? Dissections got the culture under microscopic lens. Who got the type that you can miss it from the start and make you feel like an expert on the subject by the time it ends? Check the stat, Louis, viewership is mad nice. All these other shows don't seem to cut it, that's a bad slice. Off the books with unscripted jokes you can't write. No vampires, but these interviews are Anne Rice. Yeah, this is the best part. Rhymes on Mandalorian, Independence made a best score. Starting a war with these stars, you won't get far. This is the way you play a game of life for Death Star. So far removed from the drama, we don't know this harm, but won't hesitate to shed a light like a Patronus charm. With mischief managed, troubles at a disadvantage. Must be something in the water, dip your toe because you know it's warm. Where can you find another show with such a fine cast? And if you try to box them in, they playing Minecraft. And basically to sum it up like you define math, this crew's the best and it figures like a line graph. I'm Mary Band like the words I do. Level-headed, you don't have to have absurd IQs. They know you can relate because they're nerds like you. With their help, you'll see the world from a blur's eye view. Yeah. You are now tuned in to Blerd's Eye View. And without further ado, we out. Yeah.
Look at that. We're back. And in full effect, look at that. Hey, everybody, it is your man on the wall, captain of the ship, Chris Fury, back with another episode of Blerd's Eye View. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And I don't like how my earphones are doing, so there we go. Got to get that readjusted. There we go. I don't like it pressed against my head, but thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We got the crew. We got the crews in here, like early, Mal. You might have some competition. Mal's in the building. What's going on, Mal? Christy has made it through. What's going on, Christy? Lizzie is early. What's going on, Lizzie? How you doing, everybody? Just sweet tea in the building. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to Blerd's Eye View. We are live Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and Twitch. You can watch past episodes on Always Press Record television. That's APR TV on your Roku television and Amazon Fire devices. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all those great little moments that you might miss and don't want to miss. So let's get this party started. We got our shipwright in the building. Black Spartan.
I was not ready. What's up?
We don't get holes.
I had a mouthful of M&Ms. That's why I was like, oh. I was like, oh, thank goodness. I swallowed just in time. Pause.
Look, this show has probably seen worse. Look. They like us live. They like us being natural. They like us in our raw form. That's fine with me.
I keep saying I got the perfect face for radio.
Hey, I say I got the perfect voice and the face, and I can do it all, and I will. What's going on? Bama's in the building.
Yep.
What's going on, Bama? Bama's in the building.
Roll Tide.
What's happening? Our very own Nails Smith. Nail tactician.
Yep.
Book queen, book nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Whoopty freaking dudes in the building.
Hey
everybody, how y'all doing?
Whoopty. What's happening, Whoopty?
Nothing much.
If
Just
you
chilling.
have not been paying attention to Whoopty's page, her Fresh Press by Z on TikTok, she has done her 31 days. I think it was of different spooky types of nails. And if you didn't watch it, go back and check those out because damn, I see you finally got your face hugger together.
Finally got it together. Finally got her out. It's my favorite thing I did this whole month.
When I seen it, I'm like, I was actually applauding her. I was at home. I'm like, she finally got it. She was saying it was like the bane of her existence almost to just try to get it right. She got it right. She got it. So get and it's not just spooky nails that she does. She does all very, very much themed nails, but you do want to check those out. Fresh Press by Z. Yeah. Go over there, get your nails and all that other great stuff. This particular person, she's one of my favorite people. And for several reasons. She keep you on your toes. She tell you how it is. And she's not afraid to pull a weapon when necessary. She for the smoke when necessary. My very own second in command, Lady Mandalore.
Oh, hello. Hey. Well, hi, hello. Hello, everybody. How are you this evening?
This is one of our favorite people. We are over back on StreamYard, everybody. I don't know how everybody's looking, but
we got a little Invisigal.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got
right now. I don't mind
going on.
You kind of fade into the background, Kira.
Can't see me.
we can always see the wine.
Embarrassing happens.
That wine will never disappear. Well, not wine.
Yes, it will.
It will. And you'll see that. You may not see the bottle. You may not see the bottle, but you'll see that it will disappear. Lizzie said, "Yeah, Kara came prepared tonight."
Wait, come on. Reappear. I'm sorry. Let me stop fucking around.
First off, Lady Mandalore, fantastic show this past Sunday. You had the team of Ray Comics on, and I was finally able to catch it. Maybe not it's in full entirety because life, but the majority of what I was catching, great stuff. Ray Comics, you need to check them out. That Mansa of Mali.
It is Musa, Lion of Mali. It's actually a collab between Ray Comics and Killer Giant Press. They're both doing a collab together, but either one of those gentlemen, please go give them a follow.
Yeah, that Kickstarter should be
live,
November 28th, Black Friday.
Okay, so okay. Yeah, check that out. That man, I seen the art. That art.
It's beautiful.
Okay, like, can I flower them, like sprinkle a little KFC
Please do.
style? Just dredge them through it. The collaboration, the detail of research that they did on the land of Mali, that alone is impressive. But to then take that and build a story upon it and not, embellish it in the right ways, and not colonize it.
Oh,
great! It's great.
That was that team over there, TJ Sterling. The way they just were breaking things down, and I'm like, yes, I'm glad someone else knows. I'm glad someone else knows.
And this is how you know the research was done properly.
Yeah. I'm just gonna bring this closer.
Character breakdowns, just over without giving away too much story. It's historical. This is historical. If you don't know anything about Mansa Musa, even now would be considered one of the world's richest men.
Ain't nobody broke that record yet. As much as they try.
Yeah, that's true.
You're never gonna. Yeah, you gotta be quick. Gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker than that. No, but great episode. Great interview. Please look out for that Kickstarter to kick off. We'll be sharing it as well. And doing things. If you aren't paying attention to what Blerd Station has been doing, baby, what are you doing with your life? If we aren't interviewing, if we aren't doing discussions with voice actors that's come onto the platform, we are at a convention interviewing people. If we are not doing that, we are at a Blood and Bourbon event showing off the latest live action series that's going to be premiering on Blerd Station, which is called Blood Dealers. And as I was there, I'm still sending out clips and interviews. I'm still pumping them out. It was quite an eventful night. There's so much more in store for Blerd Station. You can still sign up. Window is like right about here, right about now. So things are really getting ready to close. So we have been busy. We've been out here doing the Lord's work, or Bast, or whatever deity you believe in. So Spartan has been. You guys out there, if it's not the gaming world or the political world, that man has been working.
I'm back on the sticks. It's been thank everybody who graciously watched Ninja Gaiden 4, because I died a lot. The skills was rusty. I ain't gonna lie. I died a lot. I cussed a lot. I apologize profusely if your kids are watching. I gave warnings before I started. I promise I did.
So
it's a game. It's a new game. It's not like you played it 17 times. You know.
Listen, it's Ninja Gaiden. It's supposed to be hard.
The problem with me in gaming is I get obsessive and I will start to critique it. At the same time, I'll start to crack jokes and I'll forget about the audience I'm with.
That's when they say, chat. Hey, chat. That is so annoying. I'm sorry.
Especially
just talk to the people. I'm not going to keep saying, hey, chat. I'm just talking to the people. Hey, what's going on? Oh, hold on. Gotta go silent on you guys for a minute because I'm getting my ass whooped.
I sat there when I was facing the one-armed samurai, like, I'm getting beat by a man that's like got one arm. How you gonna beat me? You know what? Never mind.
So, in other words, you would give Ninja Gaiden 4.
I was sitting there laughing, like I sat there the whole time. I'm sitting there like it's an action, like it's like you're at a football. You're watching football. It's like if this mother. And I'm like, that's how I was. Like, oh, just come closer, so that I may brain thee.
There was no love being shown. What are you rating? What are you rating?
Oh, 4 is fun. But again, I'm biased. I've never seen a bad Ninja Gaiden game. 4 is fun. I have been asked to go back and do hard mode. If you've never played Ninja Gaiden on hard mode, it is not a.
It's not no walk in the park.
Oh, I'm still gonna do it, but I'm just gonna say it's not a walk in the park.
Yeah, it's definitely not a walk in the park. Any of the Ninja Gaiden games.
No.
Ghost of Yotai. Focus.
You know what? This is I see. I told you in the group chat. I started yesterday.
When? I didn't see the group. I be busy, bro.
I tagged you and said I'm starting Kurosawa mode.
Wait, I missed it. I missed it.
You missed it. I didn't go that far into Ghost of Yotai. I was barely an hour in.
What time? Wait, what time did you do it?
Sometime in the afternoon. I didn't actually give a set time. I was like, I had time. Babies were put down. I just hopped on the street.
Oh, no. You know why? Mm-hmm. So I've got a new phone. It's still a 12, but they had to rip out the guts and put new guts in. So I didn't have a phone for a good part of the day. So that would explain.
That was peaceful.
You know what? I don't mean to go off on a tangent, but yeah, no, it actually fucking was, man. I went and I went to the Hudson River. I had a nice little sit down, sat in a little bit of sun that's left, sat in it, just basked in it and semi-meditated and, said fuck the world for about 3 or 4 hours.
I want to talk about that.
It was like a hard reset.
Even though we gained an hour of sleep back, I'm not comfortable with the sun being down at 5.
No, that is an abomination, and God needs to fix it. Brain tumor in 7.
The sundown going down at 5, and the weather dropping. All I said was, "Thank you, Black Jesus." I can see my breath in front of me. Thank you, Black Jesus.
I have tried, and I said, "Oh, but the thing is, when I come in, it's dark." When I leave, if I happen to work over a little bit, it's dark. And that is a problem. I cannot.
See,
I can't wrap my mind around it.
I remember when we had the dog. When we had the dog, my son was like, before he goes to school, he goes put the dog out in the backyard. Dad, it's dark. Take a flashlight. You think darkness is gonna stop you from taking the dog out? Take a flashlight.
Man. So we have our special guest in the house tonight. We have another NerdCore artist. Yes, we know several NerdCore artists in this Blerd space.
Yeah. And
that circle is growing. Here to talk about some of the projects he's got up, and I believe he's doing a tour right now too. It's Geekster the SuperNerd. What's going on?
Yeah.
The CK years.
Man, what is going on, everybody?
There you go.
I won't say it's a tour, but this is definitely the steps toward manifesting that. Like, it's funny you all mentioned that. I had the privilege of actually opening up for MC Chris and my friend Swell Real on their tour.
Nice.
I am familiar with MC Chris. I like his stuff. I like it. So Geekster, I gotta ask you. You're now in a circle of NerdCore artists like Prowess the Testament, Mark Cooper, MC Chris, Crazy 8 the Great. This circle is actually Mega Ran. This circle is actually getting bigger. Or I should say the genre is getting bigger. It's faster than many people realize.
It is. And I can definitely say that because I logged into my Twitter account. Now with me, I have everything set up as an artist page, and it's like 9 times out of 10, the suggested followers I get are NerdCore hip hop artists, mostly from the UK. So it's growing and it's definitely expanding. And I can definitely say that I'm proud to be a part of this genre because I actually did a panel in WasabiCon in Jacksonville, Florida, that pertained to the history of NerdCore hip hop. And what I can say wholeheartedly is that this genre is one of those few genres to where people do not lie about the life that they live in their music. They just don't. You know, if you listen to Crazy 8 the Great's music, he's not lying. He's a family man. Finally got married, a daughter, but all the music that he raps is very connected to who we are. Even hieroglyphics. He's the only person I know that can freestyle while solving a Rubik's Cube. You can't fake stuff like that.
For the record, has done that on this show.
Yes. I saw it.
While dedicating the show to us, he off the top, I'm like, you didn't have to. I had to call him up. I said, you didn't have to do it, but I appreciate it. So, also, if you're living in that area where hieroglyphics is, he will sell you a nice ass home.
Man.
I'm gonna tell you, I talked to him about that. I told hieroglyphics, if you can find me a house that has a jacuzzi inside of a jacuzzi, I'm sold. He said, I got you, man. Just let me know. Just get that bread and I got you, man.
Let's see. It's funny you mentioned, yes, 8. I've known 8 for about 5-6 years now. Been a fan since the beginning since the time I met him. And I'm like, dude, this we need to, and we stayed 30 minutes from each other. We're not even 30 minutes. If you're going inner city, it's 30 minutes, but about 20 minutes from each other. But so yeah. I know his wife. His wife was a guest on not just a guest, but she was a host on the show and everything. So yeah, I know 8 is not lying about anything in his music. I know that dude personally. He's about his business. Hyro is the same thing. Him, Clutch the Boy Wonder, Nerds in Hip Hop. Shout out to Josh over at Nerds in Hip Hop. So yeah, it's big, but the fact that you said it's big over in UK,
it is. And the thing about that, I would have to say that you'll be surprised that the fan of how big the fandom is when you go overseas. Of course, you're going to know Japan is going to be all about it, but countries like the UK, even Australia and Brazil, they have Comic-Cons, they have anime festivals and stuff like that. So I'm proud to say that our way of life is expanding at an exponential rate, and the fact that not just even with the NerdCore hip hop artists, but the content creators, the podcasters, we're all in so many ways doing our part to keep that motion going, you know. So it's all like a group effort. And I don't even think a lot of people realize that just by us doing what we do, it's just making it bigger. We're just contributing to the authenticity of all of it.
Right. Right. I gotta ask you, like I ask all of my guests. Okay. NerdCore hip hop. When did you know? When did you know the married the two? And how did you know this was a gift that you already had and decided to go just run with it?
Well, I always knew I could rap. When I started writing music when I was 13. And what's amazing is with me, I was still in that factor of group thing. I always knew I was a nerd, but in so many ways, I tried to integrate myself in with a crowd that wasn't welcoming of who and what I was. So what happened was I knew here and there I write music about political topics and even video games. So what happened was I didn't take it seriously until I say maybe like 2020. So I say the first NerdCore hip hop song I ever wrote was The Wrath of Hanzo Hasashi. And I thought I was on to something. I thought I invented something, but then Crazy at the Great followed me on Instagram, and the first thing I noticed was the Saiyan armor. Oh, you know what? Let me check this guy out. He has an animated EP, and I'm like, this guy makes the same music I've been thinking about making. And then I went to Nerds and Hip Hop, and I saw the whole community. I'm like, oh crap! So this is what I was supposed to be doing. So I went full-fledged into it, started living my truth music-wise, and I never looked back ever since.
That's what's up. Spartan, Lady Mandalore, Whoopi, questions before I play? I'm gonna play his video. I'm gonna play a video.
I have a question. Is there like every nerd has their specialty? What's yours? What's your favorite aspect of nerddom? Is it anime? Is it comic books? Is it regular books? Is it video games?
It was video games. Video game was my first love when I came to it because that's why I was around for so long before I started getting introduced to the manga. So the video games have more of a nostalgic feel because whether I'm holding a PlayStation 2 controller, PlayStation 3, it takes me back to when I was 8 years old and I played Street Fighter 2 for the very first time.
The fact that people were always trying to hold that game back along with Mortal Kombat.
I hated it. But you can see the longevity of it all, you know. And one thing I loved about Mortal Kombat that made it my favorite video game, like Ed Boon and John Tobias literally had a year, I think, if I'm not mistaken, a year to make a video game. They already had the funds. They had a year. So what I learned is that it's amazing what you can do when it's crunch time, when you have a vision, and when that pressure is applied. When that pressure is applied, you have one or two choices. You can shine like a diamond or bust like a pipe. The choice is yours.
Say that again. We're going to get that on our clip. Say that one more time.
When pressure is applied, you either have one or two choices. You can either bust like a pipe or you can shine like a diamond. The choice is yours.
And that's on Charles. We're about to play a video that you've done. It's called Nerdzilla. And we're going to listen to it right now.
Leaks
stain Pokemon cards in my socks when the heat came. Lunch table loner, drawing Goku on my folder. Mama say he different, but them kids made me colder. Game Boy in my pocket, I ain't talk to nobody. BBZ hoodie zip tight like a Ferrari. Kept a Pokédex and the surge in my locker. Dr. Frankenfly, they done made me a monster. Still watching Trigun, still rocking Jordans. Anime quotes when I text my informants. Didn't know the password, and I was cold geese. Charizard in the deck and gold on my teeth. Never dropped the wine, just upgraded the handle. My girl like a Boma candle, too hot to handle. The kid with the glasses and the weird laugh. Me is neck deep in loot like Tupac in the bath. Say nerd, nerd. Say it loud and proud. Stand out, no doubt. We bossed up, maxed out. What we read, manga. What we play, Smash or Zelda. What we rockin', tees and cosplay. Who is we? Nerds all day. Say nerd. Say it loud and proud. We stand out, no doubt. We bossed up, maxed out. What we read, manga. What we play, Smash or Zelda. What we rockin', tees and cosplay. Who is we? Nerds all day.
Call me Nerdzilla, a fire-breathing reptile, spitting knowledge at my enemies like projectiles. It gets wild. Being labeled a monster when I was just a child, trying to get at my space, but I was extroverted because they didn't deserve it. I'm authentically nerdy, they deserted me. Different classmates with the same disorder. I sat in the back and read Game Informer. Proceed to be alone with my Terry Bogard. Between video games and classwork, I'm going so hard. So far I'm still the same, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry though. Seeing classmates sound harder than Mario. Thinking she's a princess because she got a peach. If she's out of this world, that means she's not within your reach. Take pictures of themselves that drew pics from Dragon Ball. Who else loves being a nerd? I'm asking y'all.
Say nerd. Say it loud and proud. We stand out, no doubt. We bossed up, maxed out. What we reading, manga. What we playing, Smash or Zelda. What we rocking, tees and cosplay. Who is we? Nerds all day. Say nerd. Say it loud and proud. We stand out, no doubt. We bossed up, maxed out. What we reading, manga. What we playing, Smash or Zelda. What we rocking, tees and cosplay. Who is we? Nerds all day.
Nice.
That was Nerdzilla. That was fire, my guy. Meanwhile, over in the chat section, Wolfie says, I love the wonderful shot of the Gryffindor merch, at which point Spirit says, incorrect, 10 points from Gryffindor.
Slytherin will never let it go.
No, this is what I love about not just this platform, but this is what I love about the genre of hip hop is it's been able to include something that I grew up doing, just being involved in nerddom. And like you said, when you thought you created something new, and for me, I didn't know it existed up until 6 years ago. I'm like, oh, I thought they were just throwing lines here and there. And then you find out, oh no, it's much more deeper than that. It's a well. You know, shout out to my females in hip hop, Prowess to Testament and Afro Cocoa Puffs. There's some of them. There's a couple more that's coming up that, you know, they get the best of them, and so these fellas, I'm just telling you. Lady Mandela, question.
My question is there a genre of music that you think goes too far when it comes to rapping over a beat? Like, would you consider somebody that raps over an aria to not really be inside of the hip hop realm or nerdcore realm, country beat, something like that? Is it the lyrics that make the music, or is it the beat?
You know what? I actually like that question because I've never been asked that before. I say it's the lyrics that really say it all. I feel like case in point with my song The Nemesis Project, the last song in that project is called Chasing Jill. That's actually a country beat, but I rapped from the perspective of Nemesis on my first verse, and I had a female NerdCore hip hop artist, Exomani. She did the second verse. So I feel like NerdCore hip hop, it should be, blind when it comes to instrumental. It's all about what you have to say, not so much as the instrumental or the beat that you're using, because there are people that make NerdCore hip hop songs or NerdCore music using R&B beats, using metal beats and stuff like that. So it's all about how creative you can be when it comes to your lyrical output and just being authentic throughout the whole process.
Okay. Spartan.
Man, all the good stuff got asked. I'm gonna ask you something. What's your one hot 16 that when you wrote it, you had a Pharrell moment. You had to step outside the room and walk a couple blocks and come back to it. What verse gave you that feeling?
It was the song I did, It's Dragon Tiger Dance from My Art of Fighting. So the verse went, I'm fighting a match with my all, but my opponent is holding his own. Feel like my back is against the wall. Realize what I should already know. Feel like it's starting to show. Getting sloppy, exposing the flaws of my style. I was catching them off guard, but it started catching on after a while. Getting exhausted, feel like the battle will cost me. Feeling like I was a past, fighting this enemy while I'm conserving my energy, hoping my power will last. When the warrior enters the battle, he's mentally ready. He never complain, concentrating on the confrontation while avoiding and causing the pain. I feel like it always in vain, become a technique and the tech wasn't doing enough. Striking fear into my brain, I'm losing my edge in this fight, but I'm usually tough. The moment I did not see an opening, I'm not going to hesitate to take a chance. So I'm entering another stance. It's time that I end this show with the dance.
What the hell?
Can I borrow that? Can I borrow that when I'm playing? Can I have that on repeat? Just for motivation.
This is why I love hip hop. Like actual hip hop. This is why when I hear something and it make me take pause, make a stank face, take off my earphones. I'm like, all right, let me Drake already could never.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I mean, technically, he never did, but there's
the truth in that.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you, Geekster. When you are in the booth, who do you envision yourself as? What nerdy character do you envision? It could be someone from gaming, it could be someone from manga, anime, it could be someone from comics. Who do you envision yourself as?
Jiraiya. And the reason why I say Jiraiya introduced me, I think Jiraiya, and he was always my favorite Naruto character because when I thought about when he said Toad Sage, I didn't know what a sage was. It sounded cool until I went and looked it up, and a sage is really no different than a philosopher, somebody that has experienced the highs and lows in life, but is able to analyze it and dissect it from a spiritual perspective. And I feel like with me, like I knew from the beginning of my journey, I always wanted to be a hero. But to see, Jiraiya go on that journey and learn what it meant to be a sage, I feel like being a nerd, or even being Steve Urkel Jr., as I tell everybody, I feel like my purpose is to acquire knowledge in any aspect and to share that with the world, whether through talking to people or even through music. I've always believed my purpose was to be a conduit to absorb that information and share it with people. So I didn't realize how big of a deal that was until I saw Jiraiya for the first time. Like, that literally changed my life. So I always have this thing to where, regardless of what video game my music is inspired by, I always try to wonder if this is something Jiraiya would listen to if he was an actual person or in that booth with me.
Nice.
We're not gonna glaze past the fact this man just said Steve Urkel Jr.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. That's probably on wax too, I'm sure. So okay, you said your favorite. One of your favorite. Who do you envision if you were a villain? Who do you envision yourself as?
The Joker.
Damn.
And the reason why I say that, is because, I mean, and this is just me. I feel like the Joker had a bigger point to prove than what people believe. Sure enough, he was insane. He was unhinged. But what he was trying to prove to people is that you're no different than me. All it takes is one bad day and you could end up like me. And now that, you know, we have food that has all these hormones in it, we have situations where people aren't educating us on emotional intelligence. It seems like it's so likely for so many of us to end up in that realm. And I feel like that's what the Joker tried to prove. You can never say, oh, that could never be me. Oh, this person that got institutionalized, or this person tried to kill himself because life didn't go well. Oh, that could never be me. It could be you. And I think that's what the Joker was trying to prove to everybody in Gotham City and Batman.
Depends on who's in charge and makes up the rules.
Yeah.
Fair point. Fair point.
We're not saying that Joker's the end all be all, but there is a double-sided coin. Hence, Bruce and Joker. Yes.
Just love the term. Just one, the greatest line in the whole time of the Killing Joke, and I love that you referenced that. The difference between me and you is one bad day.
I feel like they stole that from Buffy, but I'm gonna let them have it.
Oh.
Look, Bama says Batman is overrated. That depends on who likes it.
Bama, come on, dude. We're both Roll Tide fans. Don't do this.
He said
Oversaturated. I would say oversaturated.
He's oversaturated. But is he overrated? No. He can be oversaturated. Yes. I wouldn't say he's overrated, because if he's written well, you're getting something beautiful.
Yes.
Bruh.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes, the current. Yes.
Case in point. Absolute Batman.
Oh, the one that's taking off a whole lot of
yes.
unseasoned?
Yes. That's the one.
Yes.
I was just like, oh.
I do love the fact, I will say this, that every time Batman is brought up in some situation, people are surprised. And I'm like, y'all guys don't remember when Bob Kane was drawing him, and he had some very questionable scenes with Batman. And again, he had some questionable scenes where Batman did some things that we cheered about. And again, he absolute Batman did not disappoint.
No.
All I said is that's a big son bitch.
Yep. Batman been lifted.
Batman doesn't kill, but he sure does maim.
Yes.
It's a gray area.
No matter what universe he's in.
Killing is a strong word. It's like permanently disabled. That's okay. Permanently disabled's okay. Killing is the problem.
Like Superman says, we don't kill. He's like, he's alive, collarbone broken, he'll live.
Reduce the use of your limbs.
I'm ensuring that he hurts no one else. Don't worry, I'll give him a job. I'll put him on the prison I'll put him on the program. He'll be fine in 6 months.
It's a minor physical impalement. You'll just need a crutch for a while.
Right. I'm not even gonna show the whole thing. That is wild. That is wild.
Insane.
Hey, Montel Sensei.
You know how weird it is to be back on StreamYard again, y'all. I don't know how to feel about this, y'all.
The labs didn't want to do it right, and I said, you know what? We're not changing shit, but we got to change course. No, but yeah, you're right. To hear those conversations about saying, "Oh, Batman is just a rich white guy," that I'm like, yeah, but you don't know. he really don't like the same people we don't like.
Pretty much.
Not this iteration. Not this iteration. This is not rich white man Batman.
This one broke. He broke. He's got nothing to lose. He's BBD, broke, busted, and disgusted.
He said, "I got nothing to lose." Y'all hating? Hold on.
I need to sit down and read this. Look, I'm not gonna hold you. I bought it based on the fact that my comic book guy said, "Look," and I said, "Bet." Sold. Oh, brother, sorry, but no.
So I gotta ask you, Geekster. Since we're talking about the Bat, I gotta ask you, between the two houses, let's say between the three houses, gotta include Image. The characters, as we said, we just noticed, absolute Batman. He alright with us.
Yeah.
He's all right with us. If you had to pick another character to rock with, who would it be?
Oh,
any of the three houses, Image, DC, or Marvel.
I definitely have to go with Marvel on this one, and it would be either the Punisher or Ghost Rider.
Interesting.
I respect it.
Yeah, I want to know. Punisher,
for now.
I understand Punisher. Ghost Rider, tell me why.
The reason why I would say with Ghost Rider is, with him being a spirit of vengeance and stuff like that, really just understanding that kind of psychology, and also because I want to see some of the historic Marvel moments that involve Ghost Rider. What I learned recently is that there are several people that have survived the penance stare from Ghost Rider. It was, now I know among them was Thanos, among them was Blackheart, but surprisingly, the Punisher survived the penance stare.
Yep, because he ain't got. He's just like, I don't feel sorry.
No guilt about it.
No guilt about it.
What is that?
That's and my ex-wife, she survived too.
Punisher don't have any kind of recourse and act. He was like, they are a rapist or a pedophile. They need to be gone.
He sat there and looked at the penance stare. He sat there and said, "What the F was that supposed to do?"
What are you doing to me?
Like, why are we having the staring contest?
So why are you doing to me? I'm just hungry. Quit looking at me like that. Okay?
I don't go there. What are you doing?
That costs money.
Oh goodness!
It's just spinach martinis. What's going on? I'm like, I need to know. Oh, that was supposed to scare me. That was supposed to make me feel bad about what I knew.
What does that mean, nigga? These weapons are expensive. And what you looking at me for? You want to see my toys? Here, I'll show you my toys. Here we go. Click. This is what I got.
It is Punisher and Ghost Rider have a face off. It's that Jamie Foxx and Denzel Washington. Get your hands off me. Things to do. No. So let's see. I would say, Lady Mandalore, who would you rock with in those two, one of the three houses, I should say. I know we're more indie leaning, but
preach.
If you had to pick out of one of the three houses,
wait, are we talking hero or villain?
It could be either one or a group.
Oh, this hurts.
Not the struggle.
Oh, it is a struggle. It's a struggle.
You hear the struggle? The struggle's real.
It depends on the circumstances. If I'm ground level, kind of type want to be Daredevil. I like it. Like you can't tell that I can't see, but I see all this shit that you be doing. Plus, I have abs of steel.
See, I was like, Kira's gonna say Moon Knight.
No. That's too much.
I was gonna say Moon Knight because you would just have that fear among other people. People would say, I will go after Captain America. I will not go after Moon.
No. That's a lot of closet space that all them personalities take up. I'm not built for that. Female character. I still forever. My ride or die is going to be Catwoman.
Okay.
Ground level. Come back to me. I think I got a couple more.
Okay.
What about sky level?
That's what I'm thinking. I got a couple. I got to think.
All right, Spartan, it can be one of the three houses, DC or Marvel, good or bad, or both.
See immediately because I'm a Batman fan. Immediately because I'm a Batman fan, I go straight with Batman just because he's human, and every meta, is afraid of this man. And Darkseid respects him. Darkseid respects him because because Darkseid literally sat there and told Batman, "You'll be the one I'll be worried about because when it comes down to actually execution, you'll press the button. Clark will hesitate." But
it's why he kidnapped him. He was like, "Oh no, I can use him. When I find you, Ricky." When I find you,
I was gonna say outside of that, let's see. Outside of that, I would have to see again. I hate that because I was gonna say Daredevil too because again, I hands. All you need is senses and hands, and that makes you dangerous because you can't see. But
it was glitchy, Lizzie. They were really glitchy the last couple weeks. I'm like, no.
Outside that, I'll go Sam Wilson, Captain America, just because I'm a fan of Shields, and it's fine that I like flight, but I'm scared of flying.
Me too. I have acrophobia. Me too.
Yeah.
Look, I can't swim yet. I like to be near water.
Yeah. But that'd be me.
That might be my ancestors talking to me. That I'm just saying. I have my father's family is from the western coast of Africa, so we're near the water. Whoopty.
I have a special place in my heart for symbiote Spider-Man.
All smoke Spider-Man, as we like to call him.
I love him with all my heart.
That's
I never knew.
Parker. That's Air Force. That's Black Air Force Energy Parker.
If we're looking at somebody a little bit more obscure, I love me some Erica Slaughter from Something That's Killing the Children.
Okay. Not surprised there at all.
Navy, good. What about you?
Yeah.
One of the three houses, good or evil, or both, or it could be a group.
Okay. Good. Wow. I'm gonna go for the no nonsense that just seems to tell everybody just kiss my ass, and that's Hardware.
Yeah, he does.
Somebody who takes someone else's money and makes his own weapons and says, "You know what? I'm gonna use your stuff and fight against you because you think you all that, but nah, I ain't gotta be flashy. I ain't gotta be powerful. I'm smart. Kiss my ass." That's exactly what he does.
That's fair. So
I've always had a thing for Hardware.
Okay, that's fair. I like it.
If I go group, the next one is gonna be a group because they're so eclectic, but their dynamic works so well for story, primarily when it came out, and that was Blood Syndicate.
Okay.
Because everybody had their own story, but they still was able to come together. Menagerie, Tech Nine, Y Sun, Brick House, all of them, and I enjoyed that comic immensely.
But they were a problem altogether.
Exactly.
If I had to pick a villain, it would be Doom.
Yeah.
It would be Doom. It's just his hubris. His human hubris is the one thing that gets in his way. That always is. That's the one thing that gets in the way. Outside of that, I'm like, where's the lie? It's not lying. It's not lying.
The progenitor story always kills me. If you admit that Reed Richards is smarter than you, you should be saved. Doom turns around and walks off laughing.
He was like, he literally had that look like, I think the fuck not.
the fact that God found him worthy, he can be saved. I'm like, we're just walking off and laughing.
The good, the question, and the bad will be Wilson Fisk. All right, now,
because the question's a good one.
Yeah.
I have yet outside of Justice League and animated, I haven't seen the Question done really well in any other form of media.
Because they don't know how to handle him because you know he's such an enigma, literally.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the new Justice League has kind of been great as far as, you know, the Watchtower story trying to include the Question as the sheriff, but you're right. As far from the animation standpoint, I agree with the Reverend. They just can't get it right.
What he says, Ozymandias from the Watchmen. Yeah.
Why am I not surprised you're gonna pull Ozymandias?
He did the entire James Bond villain speech, and then after he hit the button. Imagine my surprise reading that. Yeah, imagine my surprise when he does the speech after. I'm like, okay, he did it right. We always said don't do it before, or don't do it at all. And he was just like, I gotta get this off my chest. But first, we do this.
Can we put Dr. Midnight as an honorable mention, because he was already nonchalant about how he felt anyway once he gone through his transformation. He just didn't give a care.
After a while, he was just like, I used to be one of y'all.
I hate that for you.
My balls hang all above the city. I am better than you.
Like, I need to leave.
Pardon.
This ain't working. No. I think you're lying to me.
I got a couple more.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm scared.
All right.
Ground Level, Blink from Bitterroot.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my girl. That's my homie. Ride or die forever and ever. Amen.
Nice.
I have to pick Storm because
bitches her though.
Her powers are convenient though.
If there is anyone in comics that dressed better than the Wasp, it's Aurora Monroe.
That part.
Absolutely. That part.
Not a failed look yet. I'm just saying.
Why did I just lose it?
I don't know.
Vixen keeps coming to mind, but that's not who I wanted to pick. But shout out Vixen.
Vixen got that girl energy right there.
Yeah.
It's the pixie cut. It's the pixie cut.
It's Absolute Wonder Woman right now. If y'all are not reading Absolute Wonder Woman.
Also a good book.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's slapping everybody. She rides a dragon with a sword. Come on.
By the way, she's still taller than big ass Bruce. Jesus, woman, how tall are you?
6'8" Batman and a 7'1" Wonder Amazon. I'm just saying.
Man, them kids will be massive. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
He would break his pelvis easily.
Daddy.
There's no way. Ain't no way, bro.
Look. Snoo would be the way to go. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I don't think she got.
You gotta go. Go with a smile.
No comment.
The other half might not like it so much. Might feel a little grief. I'll come from the afterlife and say it's okay. I died happy.
But I would have smiled.
I'm at peace.
Why is his coffin at a 90-degree angle?
At that point,
I'll get to the gates and they'll be applauding me. I'll be fine. Who else did you have?
It's not. Oh my God, she was in because I thought she was so cool in the show, Ironheart.
Riri?
Did I say it wrong?
No, not Riri.
The crazy one with the bombs.
No, not a villain. She was the daughter. She was Cree Summer's daughter. I can't remember her name.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I liked her.
Natalie?
No.
She's the other witch in the series.
Yeah, she is. She's practicing witch.
Why can't I remember?
I know what you're talking about because she's also a hip hop artist.
Yes. She. What
is it? Reagan? Flag? Is her real name Reagan?
Hold on.
Her name. Her face is in my head.
Quick, everybody Google.
Selma.
Selma? What are you talking about?
Zelma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zelma.
I like Zelma.
Ooh.
I will besides Doom, I always see myself one of the mutants. If anybody gonna have some smoke, it's the X-Men.
Yup.
Yes.
Faithfully.
No matter what. Like, and more every day. Thank you, Hellspawn. More and more every day, I realize, no, Scott Summers really the truth. I'm just saying, he leans more Magneto now, and it makes sense. It's just like,
I'm sick of everybody's shit. I'm sick of everybody's shit.
Well, once he got pushed, he got pushed too far. The boys
where Xavier's being held in the prison, and he was like, "Oh no, leave his ass." Everybody else,
man, Magneto's speech is still one of the most iconic in recent.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
They spoke, not a single soul opened their mouth.
Drop you.
Yeah. Don't let me let you down.
Yep.
Dang. Take that line back, because I know I did when he said it the first time. I'm like, oh.
There was a lot more in that meaning, that's for sure.
Oh, I am trying to be better. To
Eric Leshner needs to be on the mic. I'm sorry, that was a bar.
Now see,
the terrorist line was a good one too.
He's like, "Don't let me let you down."
now see, if it's me, I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm fucking with you. And don't do it again.
Yep, sure
That's
did.
pretty much.
Oh man.
Good.
Isaiah. Bad. No. Yeah. Jamie Braddock. Bad. Neutral. Grendel. Damn.
Nice.
Grendel.
Yeah, Hunter Rose. Oh, well, no.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, I can see Hunter Rose being
even now.
Yeah.
Even now. It's like Thanos. Come to the front, please. We have need of your experience.
Thanos had the right idea. He just needed to direct at the right people. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit more specific in the snap. That's all I'm saying.
Wanda. I literally seen the clip today. Somebody was explaining all the heroes, or he was quizzing his wife about all the heroes. And Wanda's face shows up on the screen. He says, "That's mom. That's my mommy. That's mommy right there." And I was just like, okay.
No more mutants.
Yeah. That was a good story.
Black as hell. Exactly.
Although if you really wanted to turn a hero into a villain, Darwin from the X-Men, if he ever went dark side, you couldn't kill him.
You couldn't kill him. We ain't talking about that live action bull.
Oh no, we're not going to acknowledge things of futures past.
There's nothing worse than being in a theater with my significant other and she's like, "Oh, he can't die." I'm like, "Yeah, he shouldn't die. He shouldn't."
Right.
As we're watching it, that's when you just sit there and just go, you realize this man's sole ability is survival. And yet
hearing her say, I thought, just hold that thought for a second.
And here he is, not surviving.
Right. I mean, technically, we never see he was live or dead. He's just now a statue. He's just probably still sitting in that park saying this is
just sitting in that theater, just like, all right, you just got to adjust to it. That's all you do.
But let's see.
Okay.
Yeah. Dang it, I said Moon Knight, but then again, I like the ones that their powers is just hands and fear.
Right.
Yeah.
Batman.
It's just hands and fear.
So
because honestly, I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I gotta ask Geekster, if you woke up tomorrow,
okay,
with and I know this question's always getting asked in our circles.
Mm-hmm.
What ability? And I'm gonna be fair. What 2 abilities are you waking up with?
How's that fair?
Because they always say no, pick one, and I'm like,
no, you wind up with 2 or 3.
Make it difficult. Pick one. Make it difficult.
Pick a different color.
He's an intellectual. He's an intellectually stimulated individual. He can make a decision.
I can definitely say, I would want a healing factor, most definitely. But I would also want to have the ability of foresight.
Okay.
He wants to cheat, and that way, in case it goes wrong, he can heal.
It's not a bad idea if you think about it.
It went all wrong. Oh, I'm not gonna die.
Whoopi says, "Are any of the telepaths sane?"
One.
Emma.
Emma's
Yeah, Emma. Yeah, Emma.
Okay, wait. She's mean. She ain't crazy.
Right.
What about Charles Xavier? No, he turns into Onslaught. Never mind.
That motherfucker all day long on this side of the goddamn. I'm sorry. I hate
hides
that
too much shit.
Yeah.
Charles is like, I'll be your friend. You hiding, cheating, fucker.
I was gonna say because Charles Xavier, the most powerful mutant that could have literally solved X-Men's problem in 5 minutes. Nah.
No,
Listen,
He can't be trusted off the rip anyway.
he's been on
what
my
kind of
list.
psychosis you have to just trust humanity, Nick. They killed your what are you talking about? They keep killing your people every 10 minutes.
I'll tell you this one. You know who had the greatest mutant ability?
Sorry.
Magneto. He had patience. He kept coming back to Charles every time, like, you could solve this
All
problem
you
right
have
now.
to do. That's literally how he leads the council. All you have to do.
He knows everything, and he was so wrong. I still haven't forgiven him for pushing everybody through those gates.
Mhm.
I'm still upset.
Hey,
I'm still pissed.
that was
he could suck a big one moment.
We could still have paradise.
Chuck all day.
He could have killed Moira and the entire Orchid group. He could have literally offed them all, but decided not to.
We could have still had
better than them. No, you don't, motherfucker. What are you talking about? You actually don't have to be better than them.
I'm just saying. That's why I said Charles can't be trusted. The most powerful mutant, arguably, and you could have made X-Men into a commercial.
Oh,
Yeah.
True.
Technically, you could turn Wolverine to what he is now. You could have made Wolverine into the true Weapon X. That's
Like, how many times did Magneto say, Charles, I'm not saying all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying certain ones.
just a few. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we're not really getting rid of all of them.
Nightcrawler would have been an amazing assassin. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, perfectly.
If it wasn't for
a sleeper agent, can you imagine him as a sleeper? He would have been fine after. Just wipe his shit and send him out. Just go on, baby. You good?
Nightcrawler would have been Nightcrawler would have been the true Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Maybe in an alternate Marvel universe. That'd be dope.
Do that. Oh my god, that would bring money. I would read it.
That's your what if right there. What if Nightcrawler
and that was so out of the blue. That's the best part about it.
Yes, still one of the greatest openings out of the entire live action X-Men franchise. That's still one of the greater openings.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah,
because you're just like, yo, what the? Whoa, slow down. Wait a minute.
And the whole entire time.
How he's gonna look in the new because he's slated to come back for the
for Doomsday.
Alan,
right?
what's his face?
Oh wow.
Yeah. He's
I think he said that he's doing the full body paint too.
Yeah.
Oh, he's excited.
He's doing it all.
He's excited. He's anxious.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, between his opening scene, Wolverine's first hell raising scene when he goes off. That's X-Men X2 when he just goes off into school. And funny enough, because we gave him so much flack on how he looked, he surprised us. It was Quicksilver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
his first. We were just like, oh, okay. I take back everything I said about your wardrobe. I'm sorry. I am completely sorry, my guy. Like your wardrobe, that whole school scene.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams. Never heard it the same way after that. Never heard it the same way.
His Sabretooth wasn't. Liv Schreiber, Mr. Ray Donovan.
Sabretooth.
Like him. He was fine.
He was an okay Sabretooth. He was okay.
Well, I know a lot of people hated that movie though.
That's
Oh
different.
yeah.
Well, the movie is different, but we don't hate the characters.
Yeah.
So we know Geekster that nerd culture and hip hop, they cross over.
Mhm.
They've been doing it for a while. This is a little bit of the news section. So we got word. So here it is, Lady Mandalore. I got a chance to finally read Legend Has It.
Okay, let's talk.
Now,
Yeah.
for those who don't know.
I
So
feel
Legend.
left out.
So if you don't keep your ear to the radio stations, the airways, or satellite, whatever, this is Legend Has It. So Legend Has It is all these hip hop stars: Big L, De La Soul, DJ Premier, Ghostface Killer, Mobb Deep, Nas, Raekwon the Chef, and Slick Ricky Ruler.
Ooh, hard hitters.
Hard, all of them.
Right.
And as I'm reading it, and the artist by Sanford Green, shout out to Sanford Green.
Ooh,
Mr. Green.
As I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, they paid homage to Big L, dope. De La Soul, dope. Mobb Deep, dope. Okay, all right. I'm in. And then as it's going on, I'm like, man, I wonder. I haven't even finished the book. I hadn't finished the book where I realized. I said, I wonder if this has anything to do with all these album releases we've been getting all year.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? I was right. Like, this was basically just the intro to say all these artists that I just named have new albums. Just Big L has some unreleased stuff that's dropping. De La Soul has some stuff that's dropping. Shout out to Rest in Peace Plug 2. Mobb Deep has some new stuff that they actually had already pre-recorded. That's being released. Who just released an album? Nas never stopped releasing albums. Let's just be honest.
Right.
Nas never stopped releasing albums. I think we on year 30. This man ain't never stopped releasing an album.
yeah.
Just diversifying his profile.
That's it.
Basically.
And the more I read it, Lady Mandalore, the more I said, okay, this has the makings of possibly doing something continuing, but this is more of a intro to like, hey, all these albums are dropping.
Right. It's a one shot for sure. That's what it feels like. It's a one shot.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, this isn't like, unfortunately, I wish we actually had got a continuance of AT Aliens. That inner book. I listening to the album and reading that was a comic book in my CD. That was a comic book.
Oh wow.
That was a whole comic book of Outcast, the AT Aliens. That was that whole thing. Oh yeah. None of those, Bama. None of those two.
Oh no,
we're talking heavy hitters. Hell, Big Daddy Kane got one dropping.
Ooh.
And
he's still been making rounds in a lot of stuff. So like, I think
DDK can still go though.
he can.
They're all one of the best storytellers.
Is it just me? Is he ghostwriting? Like, is that a
I
thought?
wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He's worked with a lot of these people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's always been behind the scenes, and he's never lost a beat. He's never lost his stuff. He's worked with people like Little Brother. If you ain't listening to Little Brother, you sons of bitches.
The minstrel show.
I'm talking about all the way back to the chipping circuit.
Yeah.
These are artists that like I can listen to continuously.
Mm-hmm.
So when I read Legend Has It, I'm like, this is, and then I get to the end and it's a big QR code and they say, don't scan it. Of course, you're going to scan it. And that's what it is. It tells you all these artists have something dropping throughout this year.
Ooh.
So it's just, but because MTV no longer exists, rest in peace.
Very much.
That's dying out. And BET doesn't play a lot of music. You don't get a lot of promotion before a lot of new artists release.
Yeah.
Unless it's talked about on social media. So these artists, when they said De La, I knew De La was coming with something. because I remember before Plug 2 passed away, I remember him talk. They were talking about it. They were working on stuff. So I'm like, okay, I can't wait for that. You know, and Nas, that was always on my list. I knew he was dropping something. But then when they said, yeah, Mobb Deep, they were just, Havoc was just talking about it. I think it was on the Breakfast Club. It might have been the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And he was saying, so he was saying, yeah, we got all, he's like, it's not nothing AI or none of that BS. He said, this is stuff that this is stuff that just was not released, that they worked on in the studio. Even Slick Rick is dropping something. I'm like, Slick Rick, when you not dropping something? It's like Big Daddy Kane. When were you not in the? You were somewhere. If you weren't on the mic, you were in the studio. So that's what this is. That's what Legend Has It is. They were out in New York Comic Con. A couple of them were out there doing their thing and promoting this thing. And I said, okay, this is where we're at. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah. Tis a beautiful time for mumble rap to learn some lessons.
Ew.
Yes.
But they have to learn English though. I mean, they got to learn English first.
They gotta learn English.
I haven't heard anything about it recently. I haven't heard any of them.
Times you want to pull a stick meaner.
Because they're gone back to school so people could understand what they're saying. Okay.
That would explain why I never heard from Designer ever again.
I'm sorry.
No, actually, they said he came out, so he sounded different on something he did. He sounded. I'm like,
So who finally knocked him back to default settings?
Who knows? No, but it says a lot about hip hop and nerd culture that they've always worked hand in hand. A lot of these artists that's out here, hell, Wu-Tang. Half of the entire clan is named after somebody that's from martial arts or comics.
Yes, true.
That's something they've always done. So it makes sense. And I said, oh, you got one of the baddest hip hop groups out here.
And then you got Meth and Red already come back with new stuff, and you have Raekwon just decided to drop a verse every now and then, and it's like,
But here's to tell y'all something. Reggie Noble
LL is 57 and he's still getting out there and killing it.
You said Reggie Noble?
Yes, Redman. Reggie Noble is underrated.
Oh, yeah. He is. He really is.
Oh.
What I love about the whole thing for Wu-Tang is that they're all Blerds. Every last
they
one.
are. Especially Method Man.
Yeah, he is a comic head to his heart. If you ever hear that man talk about Green Lantern, it's a rap. That man will school you. But there was but it just shows back then, being a Blerd, you couldn't show it outright because you had the wrong-minded people who were quick to just ridicule you because they thought it was a white thing to like everything that we like. I'm going, no, I don't feel like being a nigga.
Say it again, Reverend.
Thank you.
I don't feel like being a nigga. I don't wear pants down to here and have to talk broken all the time. I want to watch anime. I want to watch Dragon Ball. I want to get into comics. I want to play games. Man, go stand in the corner. You freeze your ass to death. I'm going to be at home watching TV. Kiss my ass.
You hear me?
Right.
Unquote.
So I say all this, Geekster, to say you are in the right company. It's like you're not that far. You're not far off at all. You're in the right. Like I said, we mentioned Crazy 8 the Great, which Mega Ran, Prowess the Testament, Afro Cocoa Puffs, MC Chris. They're Blerd culture. Well, not MC Chris, but Blerd culture. Yes, MC Chris, but Blerd.
I ain't gonna put him in, take him out, and put him back in again.
He's standing there. He's there. He's accepted. You can't say Blerd, really. But that whole combination of hip hop and nerd culture is something that they're people, even the people that do both, are finding their way and realizing, oh, it's cool to be not one or the other. It's cool to be both.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And that's something that, I'm glad people like yourself or Crazy 8 the Great are out here the anti-bullying and still showing your love for the culture and showing your love for the craft and showing your love for the genre. And just putting it in that bowl and mixing it up and like, yo, this is better than gumbo, actually. I like it. And so, go ahead, Navy.
I didn't want to interrupt because your diatribe is solid. You know, you literally preach to the choir. But I had to ask nephew something here, and he and I we've talked before. And
Yes, sir.
It's always a bop. But I always wanted to know, what age did you decide that everything you love did not deserve the scrutiny, or you just stopped caring about the scrutiny it was getting from the muggles? I mean from other citizens.
I have to say, when I finished high school, and the reason why I say that is because I went through so much to finish school. And with me, I had like stuff was so bad, I actually developed bipolar depression because of the bullying. So what I realized is that it wasn't a problem to like what I like. It's just the fact that I lived in a community filled with small-minded people that were the victims of groupthink. So it's only natural when you realize that this is a trend and what you like is not a part of the trend. When you separate yourself from that group, of course, you're going to become the black sheep in some way, shape, or form. But I always trusted and believed, and this was before I even came across NerdCore hip hop. I always believed that I'm going to find my tribe one day. Let me just stay true to what I love and what I do, and I won't have to look. That tribe will come to me. And that's I think by me recording and writing the music I did, it helped me manifest that. You know, the music I recorded, it was therapy. It helped me build my confidence. It helped me keep the love I had for video games and anime and pop culture going. You know, and I can say by doing that, it just helped me say, you know what? I don't need to rap like you all. I'm going to rap about the video games I like. I want to rap about the antagonists and protagonists that have changed my life. And I stuck with that, you know. And now that I'm looking back on it, I love the journey I went on, because I look at the people that say, bro, you know, your bars are decent, but I don't recommend you rapping the way you do, you man. You know, you grew up around the projects not too far from here, but I'm like, I grew up near it. I didn't grow up in it, you know. So my music that I release, it has to be a representation of how I see the world. And because I stuck with it, now I'm in a position to where I've attracted so many people, and I found my tribe, and they literally welcomed me with open arms. Ironically, Crazy 8 the Great and Hieroglyphics, and I would say Mark Cooper were the ones that embraced me when I first decided to full-fledged become a nerdcore hip-hop artist, and it's been a rap ever since then.
All three of those individuals are some of the hardest working cats.
They are.
Mark Cooper probably just dropped 7 albums during this episode. I'm just saying that man's discography is bananas.
It is.
He's been on the show several times, and I made that joke. He said, "No, really, I just finished 3 albums." I was like, "Nigga, I was just kidding." But yeah, those 3 are, and I'm glad you mentioned the bipolar depression, because November being men's mental health month, this is something people need to hear. There are men out here who just don't get to hear that, don't get to say anything, don't get to react the way they need to react. And so, one, thank you. We appreciate you. We're glad you're still here. We're glad you found your outlet. We're glad you found your brethren in your circle to do what's necessary to be true to yourself and put yourself in a different headspace that's going to push out more positivity. So thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Whoopty looked like she just went into a banana pudding coma for a sock.
Wait,
Man, it's about to happen.
Whoopty done went on. Whoopty is like, look, I'm jealous that she's eating banana pudding. And I'm like,
we tried to have a pudding intervention, and she was not feeling it at all. That spoon kept making an appearance in front of the camera. Like, put it down, and the spoon just kept getting closer and closer, and then the camera went, no.
I had a visitor.
Oh, good thing.
I had to go to the ladies' room. My front door was open.
I'm glad you were able to mention that and talk freely about that, because once again, we don't get too much of that. You know, at least this platform, we do get a lot of it, and I'm glad I'm able to provide that platform to allow people to express that. But outside of that, you really don't hear a lot of it. You know, you have a lot of people, men and women, especially in the Black community, who don't get the chance to, they don't have the circle, they don't have the support, they don't know who to talk to, how to talk to whomever.
Exactly.
And that causes another issue, you know. Yeah. So I'm glad that you have that support system, you know. And if people are watching or listening out there, whether you're Black, white, whatever, you rock with us, you cool. But if you are having those struggles, find somebody's gonna listen, you know. But be sure that you're not just dumping, because they can take that and run with it. So just find you the right circle, the right support to kind of get you in that headspace that you need to be in. Don't be afraid to be yourself, for Christ's sake.
I mean, that's
maybe puts it a little more smoother than that, but I'm just saying it as a captain standpoint. Get your ass in gear. No, it's okay. Find that support system that best supports you, that best shows you in accepting of whatever the gift is that you have, because we see it. There's enough going on out here.
It is.
We see it.
It's wild, because, you know, me having a 12-year-old son, I have to have that conversation with him. I said, look, you 12, you're in 7th grade, you're gonna want to emulate your friends. And we had to have this discussion because he got in trouble at school. I'm like, you're gonna have to learn to stand out when no one else follows you. You have to be able to stand up and be able to walk your own path, because you can't always follow the crowd. If you keep on following the crowd, all you're gonna see is somebody's ass. True. That was the way I explained it to him. If you keep following the crowd, all you're gonna see is
the most grandfather Southern advice.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm going to do if I do ever have a daughter, because I'm manifesting having a wife and daughter. I'm going to hold true to that. But if my daughter ever has a situation to where she feels a need to fit the crowd, I'm going to show her the saga of Naruto where they talk about Hashirama. And the reason why I say that is because when I say Hashirama was that guy, meaning that his Kekkei Genkai could not be copied. Like so many people tried. The only person that came out was I'm trying to think of the guy. It was one guy from the Ambu Black Ops, the new Kakashi. He knew wood style, but it wasn't nearly the way Hashirama was.
Right.
So I'm going to use this story to just stress the importance of riding your own wave. And that's the best thing to do, because even now, and at first I thought it was just where I live. Everybody wants to make money the same way. Everybody wants to have the best smoking weed. Everybody wants to sell bundles of hair. Everybody wants to cut hair. But when you come away and you know what? I want to make sculptures, or this and that. I want to make portraits, or I want to be able to make homemade candy. They will look at you crazy. But when they see how it works for you, then they'll understand, okay, maybe I need to do some reevaluation when it comes to things. So I think the best thing when it comes to children is to make it painstakingly known that it's okay for them to have their own unique identity. You know, I think that's the biggest thing.
Oh, it's like I told my son, it is completely and utterly okay to be weird, because only people that think something is weird is when they can't figure out how to emulate you. So they call you weird, or they call you or they said that's not cool. They'll say anything else. They only say these things because they cannot do what you do. So that in itself, right there, is your strength. And I said, look, I was trying to tell him because they roast each other. I said, look, I tell the same thing. Hey, if you get in the roast game, it's rules of engagement. You start in, don't be mad if you lose. But at the same time, you got to have, and I always try to talk self into them. Like, you got to have that self-confidence, that mentality, because if you have confidence in yourself, number one, you're not going to be led into some dumb shit. That's the one thing I stress very heavily, because again, he's 12. Right now, everything is Fortnite and 6-7.
Oh my God.
Fortnite and 6-7.
If I hear those two numbers again, I'm going to lose my ever-loving mind.
My little girl said that the other day. I said, what the hell are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
And I'm telling you, I sat there and looked at my son. I said, what the hell is 6-7? He just smiles at me and goes, Dad, it's 6-7. I'm like, okay, well, in this house, you do 6-7, you're going to be writing 6-7 100 times. And he's like, either you're going to have some strong grips or your handwriting's going to be immaculate.
Every time you hear those numbers, you will have PTSD.
but just to reiterate what we're talking about, though, that's the whole thing. Like, and I love Geekster. You said that you use anime as a teaching tool. And I know for us, we all use anime or comics or just life lessons as teaching tools to the next generation. So you can tell, and I always tell people at the back, reading is fundamental. Like, my dad got me into reading, and I stress it very heavily. If your kids read, they will not like mumble rap. I'm just gonna point that out. The more the kids read, number one, they pick up on other things. Reading leads to different shit. I mean, whether it's sports, whether it's classical, whether it's music, whether it's math, either way, reading is fundamental. And the fact that comics, mangas are gateways, that alone should be where we talked about this in the last podcast about the Scholastic Book Fair. I know when the book fair came to our schools, that was like
one of the biggest things ever.
Yeah.
$20, boy. You thought you was rich.
Man. And then some, only to come out with 5 books and a Ferrari poster, but that's just me. But that's $20. That's $20 is gone after 5 books.
You had to make a couple round trips. You're like, okay, if I get this, I get this.
But we got so that's the thing. We got so excited over books, over comics. And I'm just like, now the kids have all this technology, which is why I try to limit what the kids can use. But again, a 12-year-old that has Fortnite behind me, he's like, well, and it's always funny where he's actually see me read comics. He goes, "What is that?" I said, "This is the Punisher. Can I read it?" No. Can I read the Punisher?
Oh, you hurt that poor boy's feelings. Like, no.
I was like, look it up on my own, Dad.
Cool. He did. He looked up one Venom comic, and he was like, I see, Dad, why you don't want me reading Venom. I said, you're not mentally ready yet. It's like you can't even read. I said, I let him read.
It was Lethal Protector, wasn't it?
Yeah. He read the Lethal Protector storyline when he was facing Carnage.
Oh Lord!
He was facing Carnage, and he was not ready for that story.
And that was the most we thought was brutal at that time. Like, Spartan's gonna slide. He's gonna wait till his wife leaves the room. He's gonna slide the Punisher, and he's gonna play. Read this. It's good.
Here's how bad I was, because he wanted to play the video games I wanted to play. I said, okay, go play Alan Wake in the dark. He said, "Oh, that's not bad, Dad. I played Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, gonna go play." 5 minutes later, I'm kidding not. I was downstairs with my wife. She said, "Why are you down here?" I said, "Just wait." Because I turned the hallway light off, and I turned the light off in my bonus room off, and I can literally hear the sound system kicked up to 11 because he didn't realize I kicked it up a notch. So that first scare screen that comes on, all I heard was, "Ah!" And the PS5 turned on, and the lights turned back on, and he comes downstairs just shook. I said,
Oh my
so
God.
what did you learn? He goes, I'm not ready for Alan Wake, Dad. I said, okay, then. Now are we gonna listen to me, or do you want to play some more? I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play no more.
We're gonna take it.
You know, you're up there in years when
break.
someone does something stupid, and you look at them, you don't even ask if they're okay. So what did we learn?
Yeah. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come right back with our guest, Geekster the SuperNerd. And we're gonna cover a little more stuff about what he's been doing. And we got, I think we're gonna do the what about Derry coverage real quick.
I ain't seen it yet. Fine, go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead.
Oh, Derry had to watch the lights on.
Blerd's Eyeview is a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Use the code Blerd's Eyeview for 10% off on all items. With a different nerd-themed box filled with items made by talented Blerds across the country, you surely will not be disappointed. Go to otakunoir.com. Otaku Noir, the #1 Blerd mystery box company.
So,
That was very brief.
I learned.
Very, very brief.
We get short breaks today.
We're seeing Geekster's elbows over here.
Right.
First off, in other news, if you're a fan of 1999's The Mummy starring Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz, guess what? They are in talks to do a fourth one.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm down.
So
It's their kid, isn't it? They got a kid now. The kid is their retro.
So basically, let me run this up real quick. So basically, what they are in talks. It will be happening. There are going to be two different Mummy movies. One is by Blumhouse, and this one is going to be by, I can't remember the name of this company, but it's through Deadline. It is happening. Fraser and Weisz are both in discussions to reprise the roles. They said that Radio Silence's Matt Bettinelli open and Tyler Gillett will direct the film. They're known for doing Devil's Due, Ready or Not, Scream, and Scream 6, and Abigail. They're in good hands.
I just didn't know. I just didn't know.
Got a Scream 7 coming out too. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. So Scream 7 is dropping soon. So the script is coming from David Coleshaw, while Sean Daniel, William Chirac, and James Vanderbilt and Paul Meester serve as producers. The plots are currently under wraps. Please keep them that way. And the release date has not been slated yet, but it's good to know that we are getting another Mummy movie with me and Lady Mandalore like to call it one of the original comeback kids. And that's Brendan Fraser and Keith Mike Kwan is the other comeback kid. They had an amazing
as
2 years ago. Yeah, but
as long as what's his name, Oded Fair comes back, I think he played the Magi, right?
Yeah.
He needs to come back.
Yeah, so they are in talks. It's good to know. Thank God, because don't get me wrong, but Tom Cruise one, that wasn't it.
Yeah,
that wasn't it.
We don't talk about
that wasn't it. Was it horrible? No, it wasn't horrible.
That could have been better though.
It could have been better. But that ain't what we were asking for. We were asking for Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. That's what we were asking for.
Let's be honest. That Tom Cruise movie is the reason why we got the Mission Impossible final movie. He had to recover.
Yeah.
That was like, yo. So, Lady Mandalore.
Hi.
I watched Welcome to Derry episodes 1 and 2, not at the same time, not in the same night, not the same day.
Do not recommend doing a binge of this show at all. Do not binge.
Please do not binge this.
Oh,
watch it just over a couple of days. Because if F the Kids was the title of the show, you'd be ready. I'm sorry.
Listen, I just need one episode with 2 in so far without a traumatic birth. Please.
I would like to say my phrase that I said in the chat. Please leave us out of it.
Hello, darkness.
I've been watching something 10 minutes in, and you're saying, "Oh, this is how we're starting." Okay. OUT. I get it now. Never mind.
Still not clean. Still not mutant babies with wings and just that.
I said, "Oh, we just gonna introduce kids and just okay." Damn.
Yeah.
It's intense. It's intense. Great watch, but intense.
Creepy. I love it.
That part.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a great watch. Don't get me wrong. Like Lady Mandela said, I do
You're getting
not.
it right.
Yes.
Good job.
Wouldn't binge watch it and wouldn't watch it at night.
You know how? Remember them on Hulu. Remember them on Hulu?
I haven't watched that yet. It's still on Hulu. I have to watch that.
Yeah,
watch that in increments because it's a lot of trauma, black trauma, and you don't want to binge. You just
let process.
Yeah.
Unless you got some heavy mental fortitude, and I mean heavy, like unfazed. Go for it.
You're good. After the first episode, I feel like you know what you should
have a good idea.
Should be expecting
like this.
things.
After the
you're
first
never
episode,
going to get the things that you're expecting. However,
I put it to you like this: after the first episode, most shows give you a recap for the next episode. I didn't need a recap. Not that recap. I didn't need that recap. Like you gave me the recap from a different perspective. I said, "You bastards! I didn't need that."
Can we talk about the opening? Even the opening was like, what? What are we doing? Why?
The opening
like
was
the title cards. The title cards had me.
The young lady bending down to grab liver. I'm like, oh, she, it's the 1960s. I figured, they ate a lot of weird shit, but she ate raw liver. She didn't eat it. She just opened it up and it was raw liver, and just, I'm like,
yeah.
Oh boy, you in trouble. And that binky ain't gonna help you. So yeah, it's a good watch. It's a lot of world building. Thank you, Whoopty, for getting us abreast on a lot of the stuff. I've been able to catch up on some things, not just dealing with this world, but the world of The Shining and the world of The Dark Tower, and like
That's a lot of O's.
It sounds like Andre Brower from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Whoopty looks so proud. It's that look of pride, like, I did that. I led you here. I'm your tour guide. Come with me.
I said, it's tied
down here.
Right.
now we all float down here.
It's a very, very much like I made a mistake watching the first episode and I had to break because I was doing something. And I said, let me go upstairs. Let me go upstairs. I'm getting ready to go to bed. Let me finish watching it. And part of my brain there's that part of my brain that says, nah, I think you should wait. And then that's the part I ignored. And I'm like, nah, I can finish this out.
Oh, well.
And I finished it out the last 20 minutes. And after I was done, I said, and I'm watching Justice League Animated now. I was like, I gotta watch this out. I gotta go to sleep.
Mental cleanser applied heavily.
Like the supermarket scene was so perfectly creepy, from the original aisles being so narrow. And then it got even more claustrophobic with the people in the background, and then the walls were moving.
Oh, all of this peeking.
Yeah.
Yes.
I said, yo, hey. Stop that.
What's kind of creepy.
Right.
My favorite was the lady that did the
baby girl having a dream about her mother that clearly she died during giving birth, but having the chair turn into her mother.
No, baby, that was her bed. That was her bed.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Having her bed turn into basically the womb of her mother, and then the rest of it turns into the mother. I'm like,
and then she chewed off the thing so she wouldn't get chewed up.
Yeah.
Look,
Wow.
the mom, trying to get pulling her back in like one of those retractable toys.
Right.
Ooh.
That was so intense. I'm sorry. That was.
Now, I have a question. If everyone's
look at Navy, he's just like, I don't even know if I want to watch this.
I have a question for everybody who's seen it. When the patty cakes and Marge are walking down the hallway, and that boy is having that Dreamweaver like slow-mo section as the girl is walking past.
Yes.
Am I wrong in saying that the light in her eyes were dead lights?
Okay, I thought it was
she
just
might
me.
be the next one.
I thought it was me. I said there's something. I said maybe it's just a trickle of light. Maybe it's just me.
There's also in the opening credits a factory fire that's going on too, with an Easter bunny jumping out.
That fire is supposed to be part of season 3, the way they have it planned out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's supposed to be part of season 3, the way they have it planned out. And you can see if you've seen it part 1, when the little chubby boy is at the library with the lady standing in the background being an absolute king, he's flipping through the thing and he's looking at the pictures from the Kitchener fireworks.
Yes,
that's what he's looking at.
Okay.
That was not the 27 years prior, but the 27 years prior to that. Like season 3 is supposed to be back in like 1900 something. Season 2 is supposed to be 27 years back from now, where we're dealing with Welcome to Derry. And then we got the 60s with the kids currently right now. So that
you mean episode 3 or season 3?
No, season. They're planning a season 3 to cover that time era when Pennywise comes back up to feed.
So let me get this straight. Pennywise really is just like, oh, F them kids. I don't care who's here. I want your children. I know.
They're tasty.
You realize he wants the kids for the same reason Monster Inc. scares children. They scare easily, they scare harder, and they scare deeper. That's why he goes after kids and not adults.
They're pure must keep them alive or something.
No, didn't he feed off fear?
Kids are very, very chewy. You know, just
I was gonna say between him and Mary Poppins, aren't they the same? Aren't they the same type?
Look, just from it alone, you see Pennywise off the side of the river, off the creek. He just nibbling. He just, oh, hey, dude, no.
That was funny.
Wait a minute. You don't wave at me with the appendage that you just gnawed off while you're gnawing on the fingers.
I thought that was hilarious when I saw it in the movie theaters.
This is why Spartan does not do clowns or haunted houses or haunted woods or haunted anything.
I don't blame you. I don't.
Speaking of which, Mrs. Fury said, maybe we should do a haunted house this year. I said, I think the fuck not.
I think that
no.
I'm sorry. You try to
jump your migraines and my heightened senses. Somebody getting effed up. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Somebody kept you to the chest.
It's like I'm not restraining any swings I'm throwing out. I know to throw from the hip, turn, pivot. I know.
Although I will shout out to those that work in haunted houses, the guys that wear chest protectors. Y'all are smart because y'all scare somebody. They're aiming for y'all chest.
I was gonna say they might be aiming for ribs. I'm like, I just break it up. I'm aiming out that rib. I'm cracking the rib. I'm going to crack the rib, and I'm going to leave, and I want my money back. I'm like,
I'm just saying, the last time I was in a haunted house, I caught Jason dead in his chest, and I apologized profusely. He goes, "Nah, man, see, raise up his shirt. He's got a chest protector. I didn't feel it. It was like,
oh my God!" So
imagine him going home at night. Says, "How many? 17."
I mean, you would think, okay, I'm gonna scare them. Let me protect myself. Let me make sure the headgear is right. Let me make sure I'm wearing a cup.
So I will give the series. This is what episode 2. Episode 3 airs. Is it this weekend? This weekend.
Mm-hmm.
This weekend?
Yeah,
the night.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it during the day.
No.
Yes.
No. This is your initiation. Y'all better tuck your balls, all right? If you gonna watch it during the day.
Call
Turn off
me
the lights and watch it
a
at night.
punk if you want to.
I'm following his lead.
No,
I'm following Spartan's lead. I will be a biatch. Okay, I will be a biatch. I will.
Look,
I said it's men's mental health month. Don't do that to
I
yourself.
live through Phantasm. Okay, if you can deal with a silver ball with a drill and
I
knives
remember that movie.
flying through the air trying to get you, man, fuck them clowns.
I thought you could go Hellraiser for a second. Figure out the Cenobite.
Nah, fuck that. If you can survive,
I watched two Hellraiser movies, and I'm like, I'm good on this one. I don't need this type of in my head. I'm all right.
I'll be the punk today. I will watch that with the sun shining and the birds out, so that way I am good.
Okay. Lady Mandalore, you got to stop watching stuff while you're on.
She's probably watching it right now.
She is. You see her whole face?
She's running back to scene.
So three's out?
Oh my
God. She's watching it right now.
See, this,
oh wow.
That's why she makes great. No, you did this to yourself. Yeah. You did this to yourself.
Okay. And she's the main one talking about watching at night.
I'm gonna turn the lights out when this is off. I'm turning the lights out, and we go watch it.
Look, so while we are officially
her and the cat, that's who's gonna watch it.
While we are officially out of the spooky season.
Oh, we're never out of spooky season.
I knew she was gonna say that. I knew it.
Para who, sir? Para
I knew October said, "Oh no, did you think you were gonna get away?" I was like,
Nightmare Before Christmas? No, baby.
No, baby.
Oh, that was my wedding night. What you talking about?
Here, have this.
I just broke Spartan.
Why?
He heard what I said.
Why?
What?
Why, Reverend? Why?
What? Her birthday was Christmas Eve, so technically it's right.
Because I heard it.
That's terrible.
So, Geekster, tell everybody. First off, thank you for stopping through. The music's dope. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
Keep the message. Keep the signal going. We need more. We need more like you. If you are anybody out there that's listening to NerdCore music, point them our direction. We'll be glad to talk to them. Besides, Crazy 8 running the music section over at Blerd Station. We can use a couple artists for a couple projects that's coming up. So why not? Tell everybody where they can find you.
Well, you can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook. That's all Geekster the SuperNerd. Just any streaming platform, Geekster the SuperNerd. Even on Twitch, I will soon be twitching. So that's put in Geekster SuperNerd. I'm going to be since I released the Nemesis project, and that's inspired by Resident Evil, I will soon be doing speed runs for all the remakes 1, 2, and 3. So trying to get my hands on Resident Evil 7 because that's when I'm actually particularly interested in.
Nice.
But yeah, just follow me, show some love. If I do a performance, be sure to take a picture or just remember that, when I step on that stage, it's not just me up on there. Even though I stand alone, I stand for everybody. I stand for everything that we believe in and everything that we live by. So I really want people to know that with everything I do. So yeah.
Nice. Appreciate you having coming through, my guy. This you were always on my radar, but I said I gotta get him on. It was just timing. Well, like when I finally got you, I'm like, oh yo, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get it out the way now. So we can get you on again when you get some more goods to show off to the peoples, because we need that. So, Lady Mandalore, talk to the people.
Well, hello. No, you can find
With the
me.
if that means you're gonna donate, if people will donate to hear her do that voice on this show, I'm like, by all means, please.
But of course, yes, you can always find me. No, you can always find me and Navy Montel on Sundays, working together as a dynamic duo for a room full of Blerds. We talk about independent comics, Black owned and created independent comics. Thank you very much.
No, do the line to go out the coffee. I love that line.
Yes, I know. If you like your comics the way that I like my coffee, that would be Black, organically grown, and independently made. Yes.
Yeah.
I flipped it around a little bit, but it works.
Yeah, you did. It
did. I dig it. I dig it.
Good. Make sure you follow a room full of Blerds right here on Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Blue Sky. Something else I can't think of right now because there's too many.
Exactly.
It's a lot. But you can find me at those places. I expect more people at YouTube. If you can, please also. What did I miss? I love my men like
freaking whooped you.
That's terrible.
Trying to look serious.
Worse than even.
I love you.
Boy. We love her the same.
Thank you very much.
Been in that house twice. Oh my God.
It goes down in
You're safe. You're safe.
Or in the freezer in the basement, whichever.
It goes down at the mansion. Hey, Whoopty.
Yeah, you better stop letting people stay at your house. You're creating alibis. I need you all to also check out New Blerd Order. I'm on there from time to time on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This Saturday, actually, I have a special show. I'm going to be doing a surprise episode of Room Full of Blerds with the interns at Midnight Comics. They have created a brand new comic called Kyoptra, and I'm very intrigued to see what it's about. I hope you will tune in. Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is going to be a vibe as usual. Also, I do voiceover stuff like all the time, all types of voices, even scary ones.
All right. What they freaking do? Talk to the people.
You can find me on Instagram and on TikTok at What You Freaking Do. And you can also find me in my also creative attempt at nails at Fresh Press by Z, also on TikTok and Instagram.
You made an error. You said creative lead, like you don't own it, so that should actually be CEO of Fresh Press by Z. I'm just saying it's yours. It's yours.
It is mine. Oh my!
Piss on it, woman. Take it.
That was mine. So please.
Sorry.
I didn't say hi.
Hi.
Damn.
Black Spartan.
I don't know how to follow that. That's
I sandwiched you right between Whoopi and Navy. There was no other way.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to follow, Kira watching things in the dark and whoop these people come and disappear at the mansion. Anyway, Black_Sport615 is where you can find me on the socials. Show's still going on because we're covering all the craziness going on the news with how the fact we got here every Wednesday at 8:30-ish. Myself, Tafari, and Joe cover what's going on in the world of video games, anime, and things of that nature. Get bit on Fridays, 8:30-ish. Shows can be found wherever you get them. Yes, as Kira said, I am back to streaming. We did finish Ninja Gaiden 4. Again, great game if you haven't played it. We are now on Ghost of Yotai, and for Kira's request, we are playing in Kurosawa mode. If you don't know what that mode is, it's basically old school martial arts, Japanese samurai movies in black and white with Japanese voiceovers with English subtitles. So. Definitely check me out, Black_Spartan615 on Twitch, on Facebook, on IG. We usually go live a little bit later in the evenings because I got kids. I got to make sure the babies are taken care of before I can stream for a couple of hours. So definitely turn on your notifications so you know when I get live. And of course, I try to talk to everybody when I'm playing. Also, parental advisory, I do tend to slip in cuss words. And at the same time, don't let your kids watch unless you want your kids to learn new words. That being said, guys, the rules still do apply. Respect the cosplayer at all times. Cosplay is not consent. Please treat people like human beings. Hygiene is important. Come on, guys. It's almost winter. It's winter time. Still, deodorant, soap, it's still cheap. Dial, Irish Spring, Coast, whatever the cheap, because it's cheap doesn't mean it's not bad unless it's native or it's native deodorant or Axe body spray. They do not replace actually washing your ass. And the last rule that I have for myself, I have for everybody else, guys. Again, talk, share, discuss your fandoms. Don't be toxic. Don't be a dick. And you won't get
my brother, Navy Montel.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Blerds of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It is I, Navy Montel, your dynamic voice acting frosty bearded blurticorn here. So Lady Mandalore is not the only one who does voiceover, so hire me. I work for food. Okay. I work for chef. The blurticorn combos are back. If you want to know what's going on, I am on YouTube and still on Instagram, and I am definitely on Twitch. This past Sunday, I had the honor of having a chat with the creators that Lady Mandalore going to be talking to on Saturday, Team Chiroptera of the Midnight Showcase, and you're going to have as much of a bop on her show as you are on mine, because I am honored to be part of Roomful of Blerds every Sunday at 7 p.m. Also, this Sunday, I will be chatting with the second of the three teams of the Midnight Showcase, which is Team Into the Abyss, and we're going to be reuniting with some amazing people. It's going to be Sunday at noon. It's a little early because everybody's across the board, but I get to see our boy Chad Singleton once again, so he's going to be popping up in here.
Shout out to Chad.
Yeah, right. And I'm getting back to my streaming on Sundays. I have been playing Diablo 3, but thanks to my good friend Astria Legends, she has
shout out to Astria.
She has sent the demo for her new game, and I'm going to be playing it on my stream. And if you want to see how beautiful this thing is, the hard work, please come out and check. Oh, what the world was that?
Oh, I think we have a winner.
Yes, he did.
Mom Donnie won.
He did.
Oh, okay.
I
was gonna say that was the sound effect in the background.
Yeah, they are out there. I hear them.
They're out there losing their shit over there.
Yeah, they called it.
I just got the word Virginia. We wanted blue across the board.
It ain't even 2 o'clock, and they say, "Oh, we clearing the board now. Let's go."
Oh, it is definitely a sweep.
I've never seen people Navy, finish your stuff. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. That's good news. That's a victory. That means Cuomo ass is go bye-bye. Shut the hell up.
Oh, he'll be back. Cuomo's are like roaches. They show up there everywhere.
Yeah, I know. If you hit her with a ball bat, they'll just be flat and mad. Anyway. So if I had to say anything to anyone out there, this is Men's Mental Health Month. It's okay to not be okay. It's all right to be at your worst and be down, but don't stay there. You have support. There are resources available. Most importantly, you've got people in your life that care about you. Do not stay in that dark place if you don't have to. It's easy to get enveloped.
You don't have to.
Correct. It's easy to get enveloped in that darkness. You have your down days. You don't want to deal with anyone, and that's all right. Don't stay there. You're too precious. You're too wonderful, regardless of what's going on in your world. You are important. You are vital, and you are needed. And most importantly, you are loved. Please don't forget that.
While I eat a Star Wars Patch Kid.
His whole jaw went.
I am your captain of the ship, man on the wall, Chris Fury. Thank you to Geekster the SuperNerd for tuning in, tapping in, and sharing his love for NerdCore, his music, how he got here, all the whole nine. Go show your support. Go watch his stuff. Go follow his YouTube page and all the great stuff. Twitch channels. You can catch us Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and Twitch. Hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Be sure to watch past episodes on Always Press Record Television. That's APR TV on your Roku and Amazon Fire devices. And remember to always educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. I am the man on the wall. I'm your captain. This is my crew. This is our guest over there. We will see you guys probably Tuesday, Thursday. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. We might take Thursday off. I don't know.
Okay.
No guest Thursday unless something extravagantly major pops off in the nerd world. Calm down.
Okay.
I got questions.
Oh, facts.
You might see this week, you might not. Otherwise than that, tune in anyway. You never know what's going to show up. We're here for you.
Absolutely.
So be sure to check us out. As far as that Boondocks party,
Hey, don't threaten with a good time.
Yeah, for real. Be sure to check us out whenever we go live. Go on the IG page, check out Blerd's Eyeview, show your love, show your support, as well as the YouTube and the Twitch channels. Man, this has been fun.
Mm-hmm.
But when isn't it fun? Go vote. Stand up for the community.
It's too late now, but next time.
Hopefully you did vote.
It said next time.
Hopefully you did.
The goal is to get out there and do your job.
Yeah.
And for those, yes, that is a Black Panther Party shirt I'm wearing. Thank you. I do my part. So, Geekster, thanks again for stopping through. We're getting ready to get out of here. We're gonna shut this down. We will see you guys later this week, maybe.
If not, we'll give you a reason to miss us.
Yes.
Appreciate what we
exactly.
Look, Lindsay said, I need my fix.
Oh man.
We'll talk. We will see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for having fun. We'll see you guys. We're out.
Yeah.